excuse me, I have a question which concerns when would all this be implemented, potentially?
The plan, the whole plan?
Actually doing the work. So we have to go through the plan and the grants and all that, so what are we looking at total?
So we kind of need to do a bit more with this, the stakeholder group in terms of very near-term priorities. Ideally you move forward with some small pieces of this over the next couple of years. Depends on what comes out of the drainage master plan in terms of layering up your priorities so you're ticking off numerous boxes. Some things will take decades or a decade or more. Certainly El Camino, we don't envision that happening tomorrow or in one fell swoop, but with the crossing here, linking up those offset intersections with a trail segment, seeing how it works. So I think that's how typically they get implemented. It's just, sometimes it's opportunistic. You just have it in the plan and somebody else comes through, or development doesn't really happen around here, but you do have the Civic Center master plan. So, making the connection over to the park. Fair Oaks could probably benefit just from some, minor bikeway improvements.
So once you get the grant money, how long do you have to spend it?
That's in the guidelines. I think I want to say it's 2016, maybe 2017. I mean, they usually give you a couple of years, and every community gets extensions, every now and then.
Otherwise it goes back and you have to reapply.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really mess up to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And part of the calculation on the competitiveness is your past track record of expending grants if you've gotten them in the past.
Any other? I just want to make the committee aware that at the request of the liaison to the Bike and Ped Master Plan Committee, the Stakeholder Advisory Group, so Councilmember Widmer, we're going to be coming to council at their next meeting on the 19th with a request to amend Alta's contract so that we can hire them for this technical assistance in helping put the grant together. So, I think is kind of in response to your concern, without a master plan, nothing would have happened. So the town had to do something. Council budgeted funds for the master plan, and in their capital projects budget, they have funds to continue work over time. So we're doing the first part, we'll do the environmental, we'll probably apply for at least one grant, and keep moving forward. It's
different phases.
The proverbial, how do you eat an elephant, a bite at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I think this is a very exciting possibility and one
Sounds
that we
wonderful.
ought to get in on, and I'm enthusiastic about it, so thank you. We have another presentation from Sandra Lee, who I haven't met, but I've corresponded with.
Yes. I want to thank the committee and everyone else who's expended effort so far. And I really appreciated the opportunity to present before you some additional information. I need to figure out how to. I have my presentation will be under 10 minutes. I have a 3-minute movie and medical popcorn, but 3-minute movie and then 5 slides.
Okay.
And my presentation is focused on the Middlefield bike ride home from school between Encinal and Oak Grove, but specifically across Linden Gate, and Glendale. So this is the movie. This is the gate, which is very hard for drivers coming out of Lindenwood to see, approaching pedestrians, bicyclists, or cars from the right. So they just sail through the gate and they really stop almost in the middle of the crosswalk for the first time. This is another example. The car doesn't see an oncoming bicyclist who is riding the right way. I mean, she's all the way into the intersection. Here's a little boy almost gets hit by a car. He recovers and continues riding the wrong way against Middlefield traffic. More kids, some turn into Lindenwood, others continue straight. Kids are on bicycles on the bike lane the wrong way because of the condition of the path. this little boy, I see him often, he flies through the whole route on the bike path. Here we have a cross traffic, having to slow in Middlefield to miss kids. Here's a parent instructing his kids to look for traffic. There's no signage or in the crosswalk or as a posted measure. More kids heading south. They like to ride on the east side of Middlefield because the road is paved once you get past Oak Grove in front of the Atherton High School for kids who commute further. You have skateboarders. You also have a bunch of kids. They come in groups and it kind of makes the pedestrians have to walk on the bike lane. There's a whole bunch of kids going into the Lindenwood Gate at one time through all sections. More kids on foot and on bikes. There's a lot of traffic. Also, I got an email from a driver who's on Glenwood. He says the traffic, they block each other when they're at the Glenwood intersection for cars.